Hi everybody, I'm Jonathan. I'm sitting here with Cyanide from Fnatic, just coming off the first game of the EU LCS Super Week. You guys unfortunately lost. You started out pretty good. You had some good scores, you had some good ganks, especially on the mid lane. Where do you transition? Where do you think that everything kind of went bad for you guys?
Um, like we did a lot of team play mistakes. Maybe it's because yeah, I don't know why, but we just did a lot of team play mistakes. Like we weren't grouping at the right times. Like we were letting them have the vision, and we didn't pressure them enough when we had the lead. So we just pretty much gave them the game. That's pretty much it.
Okay, is there anything like, did you guys feel the stress of opening the Super Week, or does that not have anything to do with it? Is it just like having those team plays not working out for you guys?
Well, we had a kind of a shaky performance at All Star already, and now after All Stars, especially, we had a bit of a break, and we just started playing again. And like we had a few days only to break, so I suppose it shouldn't like affect our team play much. But yeah, we did really bad team wise, and we just need to try to improve on that. And
So you went to All Stars. Was that something that had to do with it, that you couldn't prepare all that well for this week, or was that enough experience to get you going, or did something went wrong there that you could not really like get into shape for this Super Week?
I think we'll do better in the other games. Like I said, I'm not really 100% sure why when we just grouping. So I think the problem is like relatively easy to fix, and we've had this problem before as well. Like we just don't group when we have the lead, and we just have to. Someone just has to make the call. Let's go as five and like push down the mid lane and just get their nexus because we are so ahead, but we just didn't do it.
Okay. So there are a lot more games in the Super Week to go for. You guys can still make up for it. It's just one game out of 28 that you now lost. Of course, we all wish for a better start. Let's go talk about a bit about the teams that are in the LCS now. Like, we don't have any changes. We don't have any new teams in there, but there are like a lot of changes. I'm thinking, for instance, Gambit not having Alex anymore, Amazing going to TSM. Do you think that will affect those teams, or do you think it's for the better? Like Copenhagen Wolves picked up Woolite. Do you think that's an improvement, or will they have to will they have to practice a bit more to get into shape again?
I think like lane swap, roster swaps can have like really surprising results. Like sometimes when you swap a player, like for a seemingly worse player, let's say in the case of Wolves, they lost like their two star players, and even Alex was like the star of the team. But sometimes it can motivate people, or it can just give a new perspective to the game, really, and just you can surprisingly well. So I don't really know what to expect out of those teams. So we'll see how they do.
Okay. People have been talking a bit more about European teams needing analysts and having more people involved from external. Like, you need more coaches, more analysts. Do you think that's true for European teams? Do you think that it'll help to have their level upgraded to more of a Korean type team?
Yeah, we're working on that, and we are planning to get someone. But also the problem with this is as well like the European teams overall like don't have as much money as the Korean teams, for example, like to just get like 3 coaches and whatever fucking personal trainer, you know. But yeah, we are working on that, and we will try to arrange someone useful who can help us a lot.
Okay. Some of the final questions. Who do you think is your top 4 to finish in European LCS? If you look at it, like, what do you expect for this split?
As I said, it's really hard to expect anything, but I think Alliance is gonna be there. We are gonna be there. I think probably SK is gonna be there, and then there's gonna be one surprising thing. Might be Rocket or anyone really. Like I think there's gonna be one team at least like of the worse teams like Super Hard Crew, maybe Gambit now and Wolves. Like one of those teams that is gonna surprise everyone.
Okay, and for North America, over there we do have a new team coming in. For example, LMQ, the all Chinese team. Do you think they'll end high in the LCS there?
I think they will do pretty good. Yeah, it's really hard to say much. I didn't watch the amateur league of US, but everyone was talking how good they are, and they probably have a good morale and stuff since they went all the way to there and to play. So they're probably pretty motivated. I think they're gonna do good.
Okay, thank you for the interview. Good luck for the next games. Anything else you would like to say to round it up?
Nothing really. Just thanks to all of the fans, and I hope we can do a good performance this week. And thanks to the sponsors. And also before I said like the worst teams, I mentioned Gambit there. I didn't mean like they're bad or something. So I don't want to. I was just like worse, you know.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for the interview.